Hey man, on another note, what do you think about Cody Rhodes' comments as far as what held him back, what he think held him back in AEW?
He talked about being boxed in because of the title picture, and also being management, in a management position. I think that's right because Cody, when AEW started, was one of the preeminent stars as a singles. Right? You had Cody, you had Jericho, you had Kenny. Those were their top three guys, and then Moxley came in, and those are kind of the four. Right? For you almost immediately took Cody out, or you did, because Jericho, after he won the title, the first program he had was with Cody Rhodes, and if Cody Rhodes lost, he could never challenge for the world title again. You took away one of your main stars from being world champion, and there's only so far you can elevate in the fans and maybe even the office's mind if you aren't or can't be booked in a world title situation. I think it was a bad call. Bad call. And Cody was real big on sticking to it because he's like, hey, we always have these matches. If there's a stipulation and we don't hold to it, what do they mean? And I like that he thought that way, but it was to his own detriment. And I think he recognizes that now.
I don't know. It just goes to, I don't know. I know a little bit about this stuff, seem like, but I've said it many, many times. You cannot be in the game and still be able to oversee everything that's going on properly. It's just no way. You can't think outside the box when you're the guy that's in the box that you may have to think for. You know what I mean? And then you got all these other players that's around that may not look at it the same way as I do. They may not like the ideas, that I'm coming up with. And there again, I'm the boss, and I'm a worker on the show. Like Sonya Deville, sometimes she's got the jacket on, sometimes she's got the jacket off. It doesn't work out, for me. And I think Cody being in that position where he had to make decisions and then go out there and work, make decisions for other guys, go out there and work. The focus there definitely could not be on, trying to be, like he said, the greatest wrestler in the world. And I think that right there is something that's very important to Cody. And that's metaphorically speaking, guys, being the best wrestler in the world. I know we've heard it from a lot of guys, but most wrestlers think that they are the best wrestler in the world, so.
Or at least top five.
At least top five. That's what I thought. I never said I was the best wrestler in the world. I just said top five. That could have been one, but I just didn't want to put myself in that position. I'll put that label on myself. But the guys in the business that work at the top level, if they do not think that they are the best wrestler in the world, they're in the wrong line of work. So definitely, I think Cody being able to realize that, understand it, have the maturity to say, man, this is not working for me right now at this age. I need to, like he said, I think I may need to be a little bit older to want to handle those responsibilities. And I give him a lot of props for that, man, because a lot of guys would never be able to admit that, I wasn't ready for that. I give him big props for that.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, hindsight is 2020, but also to have the wherewithal to know, hey, man, that was a misstep. And I think he said he never wants to be in a management position ever again, really. I mean, I think I said that maybe in his 40s it would have been a better thing for him. But Cody Rhodes right now needs to stay away from the office and, just focus on what he's doing because he's doing great work.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I know we got to take a break, right?
You got to take a break.
Stick around, guys. You're in the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a minute.
Can you dig it, sucker?